The morning sun filtered through the soft cream curtains of a mansion that had once been filled with laughter, promises, and whispered dreams, but today silence ruled. In the master bedroom, Sophia lay asleep, her hand resting gently on her swollen belly, the faint rhythm of life inside her a fragile melody of hope. She had fallen asleep waiting for her husband, Ethan Moore, our billionaire known not only for his fortune, but for the love he once showered upon her. Yet, as the city awoke, Ethan was not beside her. He was hundreds of miles away, sitting in the back of his private jet, holding the hand of another woman, his mistress, Clarice, the woman for whom he had just risked everything. If you believe in kindness, forgiveness, and the beauty of second chances, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Kindness Corner. Every story here reminds us that even broken hearts can heal with compassion. For months, Ethan's heart had been torn between guilt and desire. The affair had started as an escape, a distraction from the stress, the expectations, and the changes that came with Sophia's pregnancy. Clarice was excitement, adventure, a reminder of who he used to be before his life became board meetings and nursery paint colors. He told himself he still loved Sophia, but he couldn't stop himself from running. So he left without a note, without a goodbye, while his wife slept in the home they built together. Sophia woke to an empty side of the bed and a pit in her stomach deeper than any hunger her pregnancy had ever brought. At first, she told herself he was just at work or maybe out for an early meeting, but when his phone went straight to voicemail and his closet hung emptier than it had been last night, reality crashed over her. The man she loved, the father of her unborn child, had left her. Days turned to weeks. Sophia tried to be strong, to smile for the sake of the little life inside her, but the world around her dimmed. Each sound of the clock was a cruel reminder of time passing without him. Yet amid her despair, she refused to be broken. She had something Ethan didn't: truth, love, and an unshakable resolve to protect her child. Meanwhile, Ethan was living a lie he told himself was happiness. Clarice was beautiful, bold, and wild, but her love was built on secrets and stolen nights. The further he ran from his past, the more it haunted him. Every morning, the memory of Sophia's gentle smile and the sound of her laughter with their unborn baby tugged at his heart. Guilt ate at him slowly, until even Clarice's touch felt cold. 3 months later, the illusion shattered. Ethan received a package at his penthouse in Monaco. Inside was a single USB drive and a handwritten note that read, "The truth always finds its way home." With trembling hands, he plugged it into his laptop. The screen flickered to life, revealing a video Sophia, standing in the nursery he had painted just weeks before he left. Her belly was now bigger, her eyes swollen from tears, but her voice was calm and strong. "Ethan," she said softly, "you may have run from me, but you can't run from the truth. Our child will grow up knowing love even if it isn't yours. I wanted you to see what you left behind, not out of anger, but so you understand what love really means. You can have your money, your freedom, your new life. But I will have something purer. I will have peace." Ethan froze. Every word pierced through the walls he had built. He saw the crib he had chosen, the tiny shoes on the shelf, the photo of them smiling at their wedding. And then came the sound, faint, yet unmistakable, the heartbeat of his unborn child echoing through the speakers. His vision blurred as regret flooded him. Clarice called his name from another room, but he couldn't move. For the first time, he realized what he had truly lost. Days later, Clarice left him. She saw what was happening and knew she could never compete with a love that deep, even broken as it was. Alone in his hotel suite, Ethan packed his bags and booked a flight home. It was a flight filled with memories: their first kiss in the rain, the promises he made under the stars, the moment he found out he'd be a father. When he reached the house, it looked different, calmer, warmer. Sophia was sitting on the porch, her baby in her arms, the golden light of afternoon wrapping her like an angel. Ethan hesitated at the gate, afraid to take another step. When she looked up, her eyes met his not with anger, but with quiet strength. He walked closer, tears streaming down his face, whispering her name like a prayer. Sophia didn't speak. She just looked at him, then down at the baby. "Her name is Hope," she said finally. Ethan broke. He fell to his knees, crying not just for his mistakes, but for the time he could never reclaim. Sophia didn't reach out to him, but she didn't turn away either. In that silence, forgiveness didn't come with words, it came with understanding. Sometimes love isn't about holding on. Sometimes it's about letting someone see what they've lost and choosing peace instead of pain. Ethan never got Sophia back, but he changed. He began supporting single mothers through a charity in her name, dedicating every success to the woman who once believed in him. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Kindness Corner, where stories remind us that even the deepest wounds can heal when love meets truth. Before we end, I want you to comment below. Love deserves honesty. Let's fill this world with more truth, forgiveness, and kindness.